Hardcore Minecraft is brutal. Or, well, it used to be. Now it's kind of just whoever can build the biggest thing. But that's besides the point. It's one life, and if you lose it, your entire world is gone. There's no second chances whatsoever, except for maybe a totem, I guess. Some players treat it as a challenge to survive as long as possible, and others turn their worlds into giant art projects or technical playgrounds, and a few have managed to do both. And you're in one of those worlds right now. Anyways, today, I want to go through a couple different YouTubers' hardcore worlds, talk about what makes each one special, and ranking them. This is not just a list of who has the biggest base or who's lasted the longest. It's about the worlds that really stand out and feel alive and show what hardcore can really be. So without further ado, let's hop into the tier list. All right, so I have my 11 YouTubers here who all have hardcore worlds, obviously, and you may know most of them, but some of them might be a little bit niche, but I really like. So let's get started with probably one of the heaviest hitters in the hardcore scene, SB737. So he's been in the hardcore scene for years, and his world is absolutely insane. He's survived like tens of thousands of in-game days, which puts him up there with some of the longest running hardcore players ever. What I like about his world, how consistent he is, he just keeps adding to it, like project after project, and you can see his world slowly evolve, this giant patchwork of like farms, mega builds, and memories. Even if you don't put him at the very top, you have to respect the dedication. And he is honestly doing some of the craziest things I've ever seen in hardcore before. Like this brother, he's making crazy things, bro. Like genuinely. I remember seeing his like, I don't know, God particle farm or something, and I was just like, oh my god, like that. It was just crazy to me. I gotta put him. I don't think he's best of the best, but I think he's goated 100%. He definitely goes in the goated tier. Next up is Sandiction, and his builds are on another level. He doesn't just make bases, he transforms like entire biomes. Every time I see his world, it looks like something a team of professional builders worked on for months, except it's just him, and it's all in hardcore. His projects are super ambitious, polished, and risky, and that combination makes his world one of the most impressive on YouTube right now, in my opinion. I don't think he's one of the best, but I do respect him a lot. I think he has a lot of great builds, and he's got a lot of dedication and stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to put him pretty good. Next is Easy, I think I pronounced his name. I don't know, Easy Y, something, bro. Well, anyways, he is not afraid to go for big, ambitious builds. He makes lots of high-risk builds in hardcore, and instead of playing it safe, he really leans into the creativity side of things with like giant statues and complex structures and bases that feel like landmarks more than just like survival shelters. The thing about his world is that it feels very alive with personality. Every project he does has flair, and every build pushes the idea that hardcore can be more than just survival. And I think for that, he's pretty goated, but I really haven't seen all that many things from him. Pretty good, or I don't know. I just feel like I haven't seen him enough. Next, this guy's kind of niche. I don't know if you know him, but this is Forge Labs. So Forge Labs plays hardcore in a way that's different from everybody else on this list. So instead of sticking to one long-term world, he jumps into survival challenges with hardcore rules. So sometimes he will mod the game, or sometimes he just changes the rules, but the point is always the same. He's got one life and he sees how long he can last. His worlds don't really have a long history like some of the others do, but they do tell stories and they're very interesting and entertaining to watch. So I feel like watching him is less about a single save file and more about the tension of each unique challenge. So for that, I'm gonna have to put him, at pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Next, bro. Luke the Notable. Luke the Notable is a GOAT. He may not have the flashiest builds, but his impact on hardcore as a whole is absolutely huge. He created the whole 100 days format, which really shaped how a lot of hardcore content is made today. His worlds are super easy to follow, and his videos are really easy to binge. I hate to say it, but I have watched so many of his videos while I'm just like working on some big build. And you know, I'm not the type of person who can like sit through a regular Let's Play, really, but I will sit through his and watch it because he makes it really entertaining. Like his builds definitely aren't the best, but he is very entertaining. He's a very entertaining guy to watch. And he basically invented what hardcore is now. But yeah, so like I said, it's really not about massive projects with him. It's kind of just about making hardcore simple and fun to watch, which is its own kind of skill. So for that, I think I have to put him in goated. I don't think he's best of the best, but I think he's definitely up there with the goats. Thing is he better than SB737 though? Is the thing. I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is good. I think this is good. Next, we have one of my personal favorite guys who really inspired me to start making content myself. This is a cookie god. So his hardcore builds are also very big and very ambitious. He doesn't just make like farms or storage rooms. He's built like crazy castles, crazy statues, just crazy things like themed bases that feel like they're pulled from like some adventure map. His world is like super fun to watch because it's very creative and he uses just like a lot of different things. He doesn't have like one theme. He doesn't really go for like realistic. He just kind of builds whatever he wants. And I really respect that. I love it. You can definitely see the personality behind him. And I gotta say, he's probably one of the funnier guys on this list. He's a funny guy. I very much enjoy watching him. He's got some good videos. Can't lie. I think he's one of the come on. Goated or best of the best? He's either at the top of goated or like bottom of best of the best. I think, okay, for now we're gonna put him top of goated, but we'll see how I feel later on. So this next guy, Looney, you might not know him. He's not as big as some of the other guys, but his hardcore world is one of the most creative I have ever seen. He does huge terraforming projects and reshapes his landscape until it looks like something out of like a fantasy game. And his builds don't really just sit on top of the terrain. They change it entirely. It is awesome. And that's pretty rare in hardcore because it's a ton of work and it's always dangerous, always. But he makes it happen. And the result is a world that feels almost handcrafted from scratch. And this does not go in with like his hardcore world, but I have talked to Looney before. I think before I even started my channel, he was a lot smaller when I don't know, I might have commented something or DM'd him on Discord. I have no clue how I got in contact with him. But I remember asking him, you know, like what mods he used for Minecraft, like vanilla plus mods, what he used to edit, what he used to record, like what mic he had. I remember he was super kind and he gave me a bunch of pointers and tips. And I don't know. I remember he wished me luck on my endeavor. He's my goat. He's best of the best. And that's okay. I'm a little biased, but like, come on. He helped me out when I started. Anyways, next up we have Wadzee. He is not the most consistent hardcore creator, but his world is very impressive. There are so many mega projects, and he has farms like the size of entire biomes. I'm pretty sure he's rebuilt some monuments from scratch, and he's the guy with the big melon farm, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, it's gonna be embarrassing if I'm wrong, but yeah, he's got a real big melon farm if I remember correctly. But what I like about his world is it feels like he's just slowly conquering his world, like one project at a time. And because it's hardcore, every single one of those projects has real stakes. And if he uploaded more consistently, because I don't think he's made like hardcore video in a while. So if he uploaded more of that, I would be more inclined to like put him up higher, but nah. He's just like, he's pretty good. He's at like bottom of pretty good. I'm liking this list so far. Next is kind of another niche pool, but this is Ewip. So Ewip, he's kind of known for his Forever World series, and the scale of his builds is ridiculous. So he builds like cities as kingdoms. He does like massive terraforming. He takes the idea of hardcore survival and he treats it like world building in a fantasy novel. It's really not just about surviving for him. It's kind of about creating something that feels alive and permanent. And the fact that he's doing this all in hardcore makes it even more impressive. So for that, I'm gonna have to put him, I think like middle of pretty good. I think like, yeah, that's goated. I like that. And then of course we have Philza. So he's the reason most people even know what hardcore Minecraft even is. His original world lasted, I think, like over 5 years before it finally ended to a baby zombie. And that moment is still one of the most famous hardcore clips of all time. I do want to say his builds are not as flashy as Sandiction's or like Wadzee's, but his legacy is definitely there for, you know, how big of an impact he had on hardcore. He popularized it. Like, it was not big at all before Philza. So he set the standard for what it means to like dedicate yourself to a single world. And that's why he's always gonna sit like near the top of a list. He's yeah. All of that is, I'm cooking now. All right, next. Oh, who is this guy? Seppu. Goated. Oh no. I gotta put him at top of the best. You already know. No, but if you don't know, which I'm hoping you do. I make hardcore videos as well. I can just open up I can honestly just open up my world real quick. Yeah, so I make hardcore videos too. This is my world. It's obviously not as good as like the super big YouTubers, but I have some pretty cool builds. And I am currently working on something that rivals the scale of the Monopoly board, which I think was probably one of my most, it's a build all right, but you know, yeah, so I've done some pretty crazy things. Like I found a bunch of insane items. I got it. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, anyways, so like, yeah, no, I've done some pretty crazy things in this world. Obviously, not the best, but I'm getting there, man. Oh yeah, but like every other person in hardcore has like a crazy base. This is my house. This is I'm on day like 1900. This is my house. This is the house I built on like day 5, and this is still the only place I sleep at basically. So yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. And let me know what you think of my rankings in the comments below. I feel like some people are gonna disagree with me on some stuff. If you want to, comment down below, tell me your list. Don't hurt my feelings too badly with where you rank me. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.